I don't remember that trick ever being that awful. I wonder if it's because I'm doing it in a different way. The way I used to do it was instead of kind of like jumping into that corner and then going on top of the barrels, we would go around the box, jump onto the box, and then onto the barrels. I wonder if that's just safer. It's probably faster to do it the way I'm doing it now, but I've died on it quite a lot. So we'll try it the old way, the way I remember doing it at least.
Daddy, Daddy, please don't kill me.
If I can have a run that was basically exactly like the last one. Except I don't die. That would be a lit run.
Daddy, find us!
My phone was in the way. I'm gonna blame my phone on that door opening. Nice boost. That was good. That was real good. Hopefully I can gold every split that I did up till church, because I forgot to save my golds from last run. The first one was a gold because I remember it was a 136. So let's hope I can keep that up. That was spicy. I didn't need to jump there. But it's okay, I didn't take damage. That was also gold, I guarantee it.
Come on, slow coach, it's this way.
Phone.wav. This won't be a gold. Rip. Still good. There's a telephone side quest with the exact same ring. I don't know. Oops. The phone just makes me laugh Because one time during that first area where the phone was, there's a clip of it on my YouTube. The phone just like bugged out completely, and and for some reason it like repeated itself like 10 times, but like all like at the same time. So it was just extremely loud and sounded very reverberated, and it was very, very funny. Ouch. Intentional damage. Hell yeah. That was a much better alley. Ask it to stop. Please, Mr. Phone. Stop. Stop with your noises. God, that clip is so sketchy. I'm just gonna stay along the edges because it's the safest thing to do. I remember actually, I first learned this game for the very, very first 12-hour challenge, I think, is when I first learned this game. I actually remember it because I actually only did like half of the challenge. I had done like 3 or 4 runs and I was only like 6 hours in, and I was like, I don't really feel like sitting here for the next 5.5 hours doing runs. So I just stopped playing. Yeah, like the way I remember doing this was going on top of this and then going on top of the barrels. Is the same thing gonna fucking happen? No, I'm just gonna take damage instead. That's fine. I'll take the damage if it means I can just continue. Maybe it's because I'm running there. Maybe I'm just supposed to do like a crouch jump. I'll keep that in mind. Having the damage here isn't a huge deal because I take a bunch of damage in sewers anyway. But it kind of sucks for this next stage because I feel like having the extra health is kind of an asset. God, this game is going to kill Erin when she plays it. I think she'd enjoy it. 3 minutes. That was actually like the most cursed stream I've ever done, Core. Like, honestly, everything about that Wind Waker HD stream was so fucking cursed. It's unreal. Like, I honestly still don't know what the fuck happened. All I remember is like, I was like in the Tower of the Gods, I think. And Mistaken made a comment about something that had happened like 10 minutes prior. And so I responded to him about it and I was like, yeah, that was funny 10 minutes ago. And then he just never responded and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I think I went on my phone and I looked at the stream and I saw the timer was like 10 minutes behind. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like talking in chat. I was like, Kate, hold the fucking phone. And so I took down stream. I paused everything. I took down stream. And then it just wouldn't let me go live. Because at that time, if there was a bunch of delay, because now now what OBS does is if even if there's a bunch of delay happening, if like OBS ends stream, it sends a ping to Twitch to end stream like right away essentially. Oh fuck! I'm just gonna take the death here. So I don't really feel like redoing the last 10 minutes, so I'll just take the death. My PB when I ran this was 28, and it wasn't a very good PB. I feel like if I did this deathless, which most of my runs are, this isn't like the Dark Descent where I'll take a death for the most part, because taking a death in any of these levels loses a lot of time. In the Dark Descent, if you take a death, you usually just have to backtrack a little bit, because there's a lot of backtracking in most levels, but not this game. This game's all super linear. Yeah, but now what OBS does is if it gets a... Or fuck, it's got the same thing. Oh shit, it didn't happen. Okay. Now it'll just like send a ping and then stream will go down like pretty much right away. But that didn't used to happen. So it had to wait for everything to catch up and then it received the ping to shut down stream on Twitch's end. So I was down. I had already been down for 10. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I thought I was on the wrong stage. Fuck. I'd already been down for 10 plus minutes and Twitch was still going. It was a shit show, and I really don't know why it happened. I've never seen anything like that. I've never heard of anything like that happening before, so I was really fucking confused. And then, like, the rest of that stream was just kind of a shit show because, like, I got a headache, and then I didn't want to... Then I was just kind of like, man... The whole, like... And then it was, like, even when I came back live after that, it still wasn't great. I still had a ton of delay. Oh, fuck. If I recall, I still had a ton of delay, so I was kind of bummed about that, and I was just like, man, I don't really want to play anymore if this is how this stream is gonna go. And then I just kind of got ill, and so I was like, yeah, we'll do this again another time. And then I dabbed on everybody by not doing it again ever. I wasn't gonna finish in the 12 hours anyway. I'm horrible at picking games that are like reasonable to finish within a 12-hour period. See me picking any fucking Zelda game for the 12-hour challenge. I should know that's a horrible idea at this point. So I've done it fucking, what, thrice? And it literally... Wow, I did the damage thing. That was awesome. Okay. I've done it... Not thrice. I've done it... No, yeah, 3 times. Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask, MST, and Wind Waker HD. For some reason I was thinking I did it 4 times because of Ganonless, but I don't think I think Ganonless was just something I did on my own time. I don't think it was for a challenge. Ah, shit, that sucks. Whatever. Ah. I actually have no idea what I'm like compared to my PB right now. Yeah, like Twitch kind of, I feel like that was definitely a Twitch issue and not a me issue. I mean, it kind of was a me issue because like my internet was shitting itself and like I was having just a bunch of delay in general, which shouldn't have been happening if my internet wasn't terrible, but it was at the time. Even worse than it is than in like It was at its best at my parents' house. At its best, it was like decent for what I streamed. Like for Mario 64 and that kind of thing, it was fine. Was it great? No, hell no. But it was fine. It showed its age when I tried to stream stuff like Breath of the Wild and Bloodborne, which is why I kind of stopped streaming those back when I lived at my parents' house. But now I'm spoiled by this hot fucking being able to stream at almost 5,000 kilobytes or kilobits and not breaking a sweat at 60 FPS. Big dab. Can I get some dabs in the chat?
Boys, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Time to not fucking soft lock myself in engine room. Which I never had happen before when I used to run this game, but it's happened like twice while I was relearning this game. 1311 reactor. I don't know if this is good. All the times I have in my head aren't with loads removed because there was no load remover when I ran this game. So I honestly have no idea if I'm doing good or not.
And emerging,
I feel like I'm doing pretty good because I feel like I'm definitely more than halfway through the run and I'm only 13 minutes in. I mean, like, engine room is slow and streets is slow and like Tesla and Pigline are slow because of like all the waiting in elevators, but I feel like we should be like pretty close here. Get on this pipe. Get on the pipe. Yes. Good job getting on the pipe. Alright, let's try this. I haven't really gotten it once, but let's fucking... Okay, we didn't get it. Whatever. It's fine.
This is your doing, Mandus. This is what you dreamt into being.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun.
Oh, we got it.
Kill them, my piggies.
Kill them all. That was really slow. That's fine. I actually don't know when that like shaking is supposed to happen. I don't know if it's supposed to happen as I get into this elevator or if it's supposed to happen in the actual engine room that I was just in. Because I haven't played this game casually since it came out in like what, 2013? 2012? Probably 2012. I remember when this game came out. I streamed the whole thing. I wish I still had the VOD for it. I would love to see what my reactions were to this game back when it came out. I remember liking it still and being very, very confused because I was a wee little lad who didn't understand the intricacies of good storytelling. I still liked the story, I just didn't understand a goddamn thing. I can't believe this level still lags with my Ryzen 2600X and a 1070 on the lowest possible settings, and this level still runs like shit. God, the HPL engine is so unoptimized, it's hilarious. You will die as pigs.
Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. All unworthy
world is a machine for pigs, fit only for the slaughtering of pigs. Best line in the whole game. It's so good, and just the weight behind it, like the delivery is good. Oh my god, this game's good. Good RNG, no hit.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
The name drop during that line is just so perfect. Everything about this game's story is pretty fucking perfect. I love this game. Just like casually, I really like this game. Alright, now it's pig line. Pigline, Tesla 1, Tesla 2, then Temple. We're really close, yeah. This actually is going to be a pretty good run as long as everything goes right. The game, the splitter splits automatically. It splits right as the loading ends, though. Yeah, Machine for Pigs is fancy enough to have its own auto splitter and auto starter. The Dark Descent ain't fancy enough for that. I hate Pigline so much. It's so dumb. Oh, that was like good. Come on. Good. I'll take it. I will take that. Wasn't great, but honestly, with my history with Pigline, holy fuck. So the timing of this game has definitely changed since I ran it. So we used to use the same timing as the Dark Descent, which where for load screens, timing started when the load screen appeared, which is the same as this game. And timing ended when the loading screen text started moving. With this game, it starts as soon as you gain control, which I prefer, but it also makes more sense because you can't skip the text in this. Like, you can only skip it once it's finished moving. In the Dark Descent, you can skip it immediately. So I guess it makes sense.
I will spill that blue water and split the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that
We might make the world clean.
be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me,
And I will make the world anew. Kino as fuck, lads. And lasses.
But why did you take my children?
I, Mandus, of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Everything's lost.
Reminder, my PB in this is like a 28. I can't remember how long Temple is. We didn't do Temple when I was learning. But as long as I get pipe boost, I think we're gonna be like on a 4-minute PB.
To spare you.
Maybe not 4 minutes. Maybe 4 minutes is an exaggeration, because I think Temple takes like at least 2 minutes.
My children. My children. What have I done? What have I become?
Oh. Pog. The hardest trick in the fucking game. In the second last level. Good shit. No. Oh, we almost soft locked, but we didn't. So GG. Ah, we took damage, but that doesn't really matter. It's a little lame, but I'll live. It actually really sucks for Temple because Temple's essentially just a walking simulator. But like I said, I'll live.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you. Stop him! Stop him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
This is going to be a pretty hot PB, actually.
God help me. Try and make the soul of the world.
There's one trick in this part. Oh, you have to like turn around.
Listen to your heart. You know you are with me.
And it involves like holding like,
Save the world.
it involves like getting like a small boost and then like walking back and forward a little bit.
No more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives.
I can't remember exactly how to do it though.
Think about what you are doing.
I think it's pretty simple though.
Children, Mandus. Do not speak of my children, monster. I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full of mud and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same.
It like looks slow, but it keeps like your
To make them free.
movement speed up like a little bit higher than base, I think. Is kind of what it's supposed to do. Because like this moving platform kind of like screws with your movement speed. Yeah, no, this level takes forever.
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into faith. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent.
Honestly, aside from the death in sewers, this was like almost a perfect run. Pigland was a little slow, but like
Murdered, enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the madness. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
I think my PB was at 28:38, so this is gonna be about a 3-minute PB, which is pretty fucking significant.
Please, Mandus, no. For your children.
I don't think this stops the split automatically because the ending doesn't happen on like a map load or nothing. Spam mouse 1. There we go. 2557, sub 26. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. GG. Thanks for the GGs. World records, I think 21. Yeah, 2120. So this actually only bumped me up one place on the leaderboards, but still. Like, this had a death in sewers. If I just had a deathless run, that probably would have given me a... Because I died at the very end of sewers, so I had to redo all of it. So, basically just cut my sewers time in half.
I lay there and watched the
I'm not going to look at what my
creating
sewers time
die.
was, because
At the end, when
this
we were
cutscene's
cold
keynote
as
as
the
fuck.
stone we had hewn his body from. When the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
So good. Was a computer game 27 bucks. Yeah.